Welcome to the today's lecture, that is continuation with the switching power dissipation. In last class we have ends the topic with complex logic gate. So the power dissipation in complex logic gate, this is the expression. In this expression we have been familiarized with CL VDD square, F CI VI and VDD. Here the new term is alpha naught, that is switching activity at output node, and the next term or next parameter is switching activity at internal node. Now we will see what is first of all switching activity. Switching activity means the probability of transition from 0 to 1, and it is going to be represented with alpha. The switching activity we used to represent with alpha, and we can define it as the probability of transition from 0 to 1. So here that is P0 to 1 means the transition from 0 to 1. It is equal to P suffix 0, P suffix 1. P suffix 0 means it is the probability of circuit will attain a value 0. The probability of circuit attain a value 0, that is P0, and the probability of the circuit will attain 1 is nothing but P suffix 1. Now we will see for different combinations of the logic gates how it will works. So here I have considered the NAND gate. So A and B are the inputs, F is the output. So as we know very well, okay, 0 0 is 1, 0 1 1, 1 0 1, 1 1 0 is 1 1 is 0. So here if you will see, the probability of occurrence of 0 out of these 4 combinations is nothing but 1 by 4. Next, the probability of occurrence of 1 with 4 combinations. Here we have 1 2 3, so 3 divided by, out of 4 combinations, 3 divided by 4. So the switching activity is P0 P1, that is 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 by 4, that is 3 by 16. Now let me go for the inverter. So in case of inverter, here we have only 2 combinations, one is 0, another one is 1. So here the P, how many times the total number of combinations is 2. How many times 0 is going to be existence? Only 1. So 1 by 2. P1 is 1 by 2. So this is switching activity. Coming to the XOR gate. So here the total number of combinations is 4. Out of that, okay, 2 is going to be, means 0 is taking place in 2. So 2, the total number of combinations is 4. The 1 is 2 times and the total combination is 4. So 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Now let us make from this all analysis the generally how it is going to be. Now let me consider that the total number of zeros existence I am going to be represents with 0 n0, and the total number of ones existing with 1, that is n1. Whereas coming to 2 power n is nothing but the total number of combinations. Now my P0 is equal to, okay, n0 divided by 2 power n, P1 is nothing but n1 divided by 2 power n. Now my n1, okay, so here how it is going to be, total number of combinations is nothing but 4. Out of that I have only 2 zeros, so 4 minus 2, that is 2 power n, minus number of zeros is nothing but 2, so 2, so I will get only 2. Now so how I can define the total number of ones is equal to the total combination minus the total number of zeros is existing. So I have switching activity. So P01 n0 divided by 2 power n, that is nothing but this. So again here in place of n1 I have substituted this. So 2 power n n0 divided by 2 power n, the whole expression is this. So here I have considered for different gates. Okay, in case of inverter it is 1 by 4. To input NAND gate it is 3 by 16, and for NOR gate again it will come 3 by 16. Here it is going to be 1 by 4. So now here I want to give some conclusion with respect to this. Okay, so if here the 2 power n, that is nothing but, okay, when we are going to be increasing the number of inputs, okay, so what will happen when this value is going to be increases? Okay, so here I have given the expression. So when we are supposed to be concentrate on this number of inputs. So if according to that, here if the power dissipation is going to be less when the fan in is going to be less. So here I have developed the graphs in case of XOR gate. So here if you will see, we have number of zeros is equal to number of ones. So these are constant. So directly it is going to be constant. Whereas coming to the another cases, okay, here let me consider that switching activity and in this case number of inputs. When the number of inputs is going to be increases, automatically the switching activity is decreased. So with this we have completed switching activity. In next class we will go ahead with the application of switching activity in different combinations. Thank you.